Disgusting. Lady C slams Meg's nose with exposing her plan. She wanted to rain on Catherine's parade. Meghan Markle recently made headlines for a rule she may have broken during her visit to a farmer's market. She visited the market accompanied by a security team. One of her pet beagles was also present. People soon pointed out that Meghan took her pet along even though dogs are not allowed in the Montecito market. There is a sign reading, "No dogs allowed with the exception of recognized service animals. We thank you for understanding and your cooperation." Since Meghan was pictured with her beagle, it appears as though she broke the rule. However, it is also possible that the rule is no longer in place. Royal author and commentator Lady Colin Campbell, Lady C, has now taken aim at Meghan, saying that the Duchess of Sussex did it purposely. She purposely sent out to do it because she wanted to rain on Catherine's parade, and she understood that if she broke the rules, she would get more publicity than if she abided by the rules. Lady C told GB News, "Catherine and William are the closest line of succession-wise and age-wise to Meghan and Harry. I remember reading about Catherine and William's early years of marriage and parenthood, and being surprised about how it facilitated between being unglamorous and ordinary so much of the time. I'm talking about the articles in People magazine and easy-to-find information, let alone Meghan, who would have been exposed to so much more, living in Toronto and seeing British people frequently visiting London, etc. For example, I remember reading that Catherine was alone in Wales with baby George whilst William was in the military. There was no big royal life going on. She was hardly doing royal duties. She didn't have a huge staff to help. That home was definitely not a palace. I saw a picture, and it looked like some nice cottage in the middle of nowhere. And she wasn't running around in couture. She wore missum duty, etc. It was high-end life, and she had access certainly to a lot of privilege, but the day-to-day aspect was nothing glamorous. Another example was when her and William took George to Australia, and there were so many adorable pictures of George. Catherine was in regular nice clothes for the most part, but always looked put together. And I read that Charles had gifted her a stylist to do her hair and makeup in Australia, and the stylist flew with them. I was so surprised. I remember thinking, why would you gift that to them? Can't she just have a team of stylists to travel with her? I thought it was like Hollywood celebrities. That was when I started looking into the financial aspect of all this, and I learned how little freedom William and Catherine have about money. There is no way Meghan did not know all of this, and obviously Harry did. I don't know if they thought the rules would change for them, but at what point did they think that? When she was first dating him, they both thought that? Because it seems from day one they had no sense of propriety, finance, etc. Total idiots. Lady C went on to call Meghan incorrigible. The woman is incorrigible, you know? There's just no way around it. She is incorrigible, Lady C said. Meghan and Harry were snubbed in the nominations for the Primetime Emmys just recently. A royal expert noted that even if Harry and Meghan are devastated due to the Emmy snub, they will not show it. Meghan and Harry will concentrate in this and make it a positive. However irritated they might be not to be in the Emmy nominations, the series is an intimate look at hardships they faced in their honey-colored, rose-tinted world, she said. The Emmy snub came days after it was reported that Meghan's Spotify podcast will not be renewed for a second season. Insiders close to Spotify have claimed that the royal couple failed to meet the productivity benchmark that was needed to receive the full payout. According to Wall Street Journal, Meghan, however, is reportedly planning to create more podcasts.